Good afternoon, everybody. This is Desiree, founder of HomWork and an Empowered Woman. So I'm making this video to give you an update on what's happening with HomWork. We've had a lot of growth, still not as fast as I wanted to be, but we are growing in the right direction. We're building our team. So we did bring Karen Coleman. Karen Coleman has 28 years as a COO of Burke Williams. So they had 10 stores or 10 locations, and she was the second employee hired. So she has great skills and operations. So when we get the houses up, she'd be the perfect person to handle all the deliveries, the hiring, the maintenance, the operations of the properties. And we have our CTO, fractional CTO is Barbara Bickham. She's worked a lot with a lot of corporations, and now she's working solo. And she's going to help us with as far as being able to build out our interfaces for our apps, as well as our things that are needed to be able to book the appointments for our host properties and to the calendars and all the technology, all the back end part that will make everything go smoothly. Then we have CCO is Brent Ludwig. He's really, he comes from the marketing, branding industry, and he's really creative with his words, his look. I think he's going to give us a nice, fresh look. He had great in communications, being able to help us build our teams, build our advisory board, as well as our advisory committee. Also our partners, people that are partners with us for either equity or non-equity participation. So he's helping us build that and being able to contact different brand ambassadors, different speakers, things of that type. So he's going to be really helpful in that area. And then we have Ilano Piscarola, and Ilano helps us with research and also assists us with social media and our marketing, our digital marketing. So he helps us. So he's the one that did the logo, the font for our logo. He's the one that creates different templates for things like our promos and things like that for emails. And he also helps us when we do our different events. He can take them and put them in our calendars. He schedules our team meetings that we have every Tuesday at 9 a.m. We have most of our team is virtual. We have a team meeting every Tuesday at 9 a.m. He handles that. So that's our guy. And then our Ty Fisher and Natalie Freiburg, Ty is the associate publisher, and Natalie is associate editor of LA Dreams magazine. So they've got that great, classy clientele as far as being able to distribute and communicate profile along that in the magazine and on that realm. And they're great with our PowerPoint, our executive summary, our working on our website. So things like that, they help us. They really have a good look for that. And then we have all the way in Chicago, Judy Summers. She's on the ground in Chicago helping us find property as well as investors. Her background is in condo conversions and syndications and real estate. She's a real estate broker, so she has that experience to bring to the table, as well as also being able to, she looked at our information and to see that it's appropriate for investors or potential investors. So she's good in that area. So we're building that out. We still need to build our board. We're looking for a high visibility, high people, women preferably, but men and women. It's a really high visibility in the industries, whether it's the hotel or housing or utilities or women's organizations or media, just things that would be relative to HomWork. So anyway, we also have some partners, some preferred partners. One of them is with Remax. Remax, my old broker, has 5 offices, so he's allowed us to come into the office meetings and speak about HomWork. Also, we're really going to start engaging their realtors as well as all realtors to start finding us properties. They know who their motivated sellers are or homeowners are. So they know the ones that we're willing to do partners with us, so these options, these purchase or sell us a great deal. So we're really going to kind of campaign for all realtors to be able to do that. But he also lends our space, his conference rooms, to us for small meetings. So small meetings and gatherings, we can utilize his facilities to do so. We've also been working with, as our partner is LA Real Estate Investment Club. And they have meetings every month. And for the last couple of months, they allowed us to hold like a HomWork happy hour, as well as another presentations and present our program to their community. So it's all investors and realtors. I don't know if it's quite a fit 100% yet, but it's a great opportunity for us to practice our pitch, to practice our presentation, to get feedback and get the word out. And we also did that with Realty 411. They had a big event in Santa Monica, and our team was there all day long, and we did a presentation to potential investors there. So the more we are out there, the more we're doing it among people who are like-minded, and that will be good. So those are preferred partners. And we also are communicating with the couple. For example, there's one company that's relatively new as well, and they have a parking app. So it shows you where the parking spaces are. But that's a good, that's a good thing that our ladies could use, and it gives them, if they promote us, we can promote them. There's also another one that you can rent your parking space. They have an app where you can just like Airbnb for parking spaces. So people, especially around colleges and certain areas, you can actually go in that app and see where the parking space is and pay to be in someone's driveway. So those are good kind of collaborations. There's a food company, there's a water company, energy bar, so things like that. We're just trying to, real estate is free as far as our website. So for us to put them on our website, it's easy, and as long as they give us more credibility, it'll give us more visibility, and hopefully more revenue. So we're working on that. Even like financial planners and attorneys and accountants, services that we're going to definitely need. Why not share the love? And it can be an affiliate relationship so that we get compensated in lieu of. So every Tuesday at 9, we have our team meeting. Every Tuesday at noon, we do our HomWork Live. It's really simple. It's really basic. It's on Facebook. It's Facebook Live. So we have a different interview every week with someone relative to the media. For example, the last week we talked to a young lady about change of use. So she was talking about how you can change the use of your home, as we are doing, taking a residential home and being able to rent out the rooms for business work, live work situations. Well, how you can do it in other different areas to monetize that. Prior to that was how to become a super host. Because remember, we have host properties. And so we want our hosts to be able to, it's a great way for us to tell them what really is going to make a difference for the good reviews, for them maybe having people come back again and again. So we just do it 15 minutes, it's short and sweet on Facebook Live, but it's getting the word out there. We will need to refine it, like to refine it, make it look a little better, but right now we're just working with what we can and share with our social media. And the thing is, they also share with their community as well. So we are building more attention that way, no matter, how short and sweet it is. We are in negotiation with the properties. We're still negotiating on property in Vegas. We have to do a couple different things, so we're working on that, but also some local properties in Orange County. Please purchase. We really, 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 really will get one up by the end of the year. We're that close, but I don't want to say anything until we get it up. You'll be the first to know. But what's really exploding is our host properties. We have about 6 of them in queue. I have a couple I haven't even curated because we're not ready for them yet. So we are currently rebuilding the back end of our website to be able to accommodate a plug-in for people to be able to. Now, the original ones we're going to put up ourselves, the pictures and things of that type, but eventually for one person to be able to go up there and upload their own photographs and do that themselves. So we also need a calendar so people can book their times to also speak to our money, our cash register, or pay, so people can actually pay it. And that's something that will separate, because we're getting 10% of all the bookings. So something that will be a system that allows us to separate that. So we're building that back end. It's not as fast as I thought it was supposed to be, but we're building that so we have properties. And I feel that we'll have a lot more properties once I promote it. Why? Because one, again, we charge the host $70 membership fee, flat fee. And what that does, it gives us a background check. And it's not just a criminal background check. It's not financial. It doesn't interfere at par. We're not trying to implode on your privacy. And also, it's only for our uses. Nobody sees it. No one knows. You can get a copy, but no, it's not. What it shows up on the website is either verified or not verified. So this shows that you are verified, which means that you've had a background check. So it's really light, really simple. But it includes that and then the membership. So as a host, what's different is that we have the security, another level of security with the background checks. And we also encourage them to do a video, welcome video. So let's say like, hello, welcome to my home in Sedona. I have a place in Sedona. My name is so-and-so. This is what I do. And this is where I do my yoga. These are my 2 dogs, so forth. So, or just am I doing part-time or, playtime, just so people feel that warm and fuzzy feeling even before they come to visit in your property. Some of them, again, will have more amenities than others, but you'll be able to know what that person's into. So if I'm into yoga and I know this girl does yoga and does private lessons, and of course, if I have the option, I'm going to stay at her home so that we can collaborate in that way together. Sometimes if I know they're in jewelry or making jewelry or something of that type, then I want to be in that home with that person so that I know that we have something in common. So it's more than just renting a place. It's a lifestyle and it's community, building community. And we have 2 events a year. One event is going to be where we just have, we're talking about cruise, but I get it based on how many people will or will not attend that, but some kind of event is a mixer. And then the second one will be our give back, our mission trip. And we're talking about going to Cuba because we can actually give back during the day and explore the city at night. So that's a couple of options. So that's what they get as a member. And then we're going to push our additional membership, which is the membership for HomWork, whether you have a property or not have a property. Then you have access to the events. We profile you in the magazine, the digital magazine. We will profile you and do a one-on-one podcast with you so we can introduce you, your product, your program, and your services to our whole community around the world. We'll also encourage you when we launch your property, if you're a host, we will announce your property. We will launch your property for a week on our website so people can see it and feature it. But also, we encourage you to have an event. Like one young lady's into wines, and she does different events, and she sells and distributes. So it'd be great for her to invite people to a wine event that we can see her, meet her, see her property. If they can use it, fine. But even if they have someone they can refer it to, it's great advertising for her to promote the property. And again, just to be able to create that sense of community. So all those little things for our hosts are going to really, really be beneficial. And I think we'll get a lot of people. Again, we just haven't promoted as much because I want to get that back in so I can actually get them up. So we're working on that. And then we're looking for, we're having a live event in January, the second Sunday, January the 14th from 11 to 2 at the Lux Hotel. We used to do second Sundays for years. For 8 years straight, we did it every month except for December. In the last couple of years, we've only done it once or twice. So this time I'm going to do it, and the title of it, Let's Talk Success, but what a difference a decade makes. So we're looking to confirm our speakers. Will be done next week. We're already sending out save the dates. That will be an opportunity for us to really, again, connect with as many ladies as we possibly can so that we can launch HomWork, officially launch HomWork Live. So a lot of our targets, a lot of our goals, everything, you have membership campaigns, everything will lead to that event. Because even if we have 60 people or 100 people, that's that many more people that will be engaged in the process. And if we can pull it off, we're trying to do our crowdfunding by then. I'm just not sure. We need to team up. So we're looking for partners. We're looking for a team. We're looking for executive assistants. I'm looking for someone to help us with our website. I'm really a website person, and someone to help us with little movies and videos and promotions. So we just really need a team. So if you have extra time or extra teenager, please let me know. If you meet someone and you find someone that would be interested, then please let me know. But we have currently about 72 members that are just waiting for us to get their properties. So we're going to build that once we have a better idea or have a property under contract, and we can be more specific and really get analytics that are valuable to us that we actually be able to implement. So I think I've covered a lot. I just want to bring you up to date. I want to thank you again for your support. I wouldn't even be here without you. So know that I really, really appreciate you. Have a beautiful and blessed holiday season. I'm always only a phone call away. So if you have a question or you have an idea or you have a contact, please bring them our way. Meanwhile, have a beautiful, blessed holiday season. I look forward to speaking with you soon. And until then, stay empowered. But remember, HomWork. Live where you work where you live, anywhere in the world. Until next time.